Hey everybody, I just wanted to go over a few things for this week and actually the coming few weeks, because they're obviously with the holidays and New Year's. I don't think many people will be around, but if you happen to stop in during that time, just wanted to point out a couple of things to you. In the greenhouse, obviously we'll just keep watering everything, all the seedlings. This tray here with the spinach, we can start transferring some of the seedlings that come up with true leaves, like this one can be transferred. It's germinating really sporadically, so there's like a couple of, it just kind of is happening randomly. So we'll see what happens, but there might be a few of these that can be transferred into 4-inch pots. Same with these. Marilyn transferred some last week, but we can just kind of keep an eye on it and transfer as you see more true leaves. This pot has a little water reservoir in the bottom that we'll just check to make sure it has a little bit of water in. I did notice that the soil was kind of overly wet for a while, so I've been letting it kind of dry out before I add more in there. And then this one, same thing, we'll just like make sure we put some water, and I'll do that in a minute, but just put a little water in the bottom if the soil is looking dry at all. We'll make sure the lemon tree is watered, and then these over here, because they're on the heat mat, dry out kind of fast, especially these two trays. And you can see this is lavender and it is germinating finally. I don't know if this is going to germinate at all, because I guess it's been over 3 weeks. So we'll just see what happens. I know sometimes flowers can take a really long time to germinate, and we'll make sure that these stay moist too, because those are sown pretty close to the surface. Oh, and if you stop in on a regular basis, I have these Christmas cactuses for anybody who would like one. I know a few of you have already picked some up, but that's what those are for. And then in terms of outside, so next weekend is supposed to get crazy cold, like into the lows in the single digits. So I think what I'm gonna do before I leave on Wednesday is come through and maybe harvest a bunch on Monday, and then Tuesday come, and I'm gonna cover, I think, a lot with plastic. And just to see if I can stop things from being killed all the way. I know, the daytime temps are still gonna be up, I think I read in the 30s. But I'm sure that everything is still going to be affected. So I'm going to try covering kind of the most tender things, and kind of just crossing my fingers. But at least I'll get a good harvest in on Monday, just to kind of get what I can out of what's out here. So I am going out of town Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, the 21st through the following Wednesday, the 29th. There is a new sign-in procedure that we will be required to do. Basically, the volunteers in the garden need to follow the same volunteer procedure that you would if you came to the warehouse. So I'm going to send out a separate email on that. So just look for that. And let me know if you have any questions about it. And then I guess I'll probably see most of you after the new year. So I hope you have a wonderful holiday and a great new year, and stay safe and warm. And I hope it all goes well. Thanks as always for your help. Bye-bye.